Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB The Show 19. Please remember to drop a like on this video on your way out at the end, and as well as subscribe if you are new to the channel. Plenty more franchise content coming your way every day here on Franchise Gaming. Today we are looking at the ALDS, which we have a 2-0 lead in, and we will be playing games 3 and game 4 if necessary. Let's see what ends up happening here. Yankees making some slight changes as they put LeMahieu over at third instead of second. They put Gleyber Torres at second base, and Nomar Mazara will be their DH. Let's see what ends up happening here. We got DJ LeMahieu. He is going to open the game up with a single into center field. And that's going to start the Yankees off here with a guy on, nobody out. So here is Odubel Herrera, and he is going to hit that one into center field. That's tracked down by Mallex Smith, and that will be out number 1 of the ball game. So here we go, Mike Leake on the mound, and that's going to be out number 2, taken care of by second baseman Shed Long today. And then on a beautiful strikeout, that's going to get Aaron Judge. And we are going to get that's going to get Giancarlo Stanton. And then that will move us to the bottom of the first, where we get one on for Anthony Rendon, who is going to ground one over to short. And that's going to be taken care of for a double play. Going into the top of the second inning, that is going to be Gleyber Torres. And he is going to get a base knock. And that is going to bring up Sanchez, and this one is, oh no, that's Luke Voit, and it is going to be gone. Luke Voit with the 2-run shot. And now LeMahieu up in the top of the 6th inning, as we'd have to go all the way over there to get some more action here. Odubel Herrera, he is going to hit one into left center field. Mallex Smith tracks that one down, just like he did against him in the first inning. And now here we go. That's a nice hit right there to right field. That is going to put runners on the corners here in the top of the 6th inning. So, very dangerous. Giancarlo Stanton, he will strike out here. And now, of course, we're going to get another strikeout. Big strikeout of Gleyber Torres. Corey Guerin comes into the ball game now in the top of the 7th inning with a man on. That's going to be a strikeout right away. And then here is Didi Gregorius. He's going to ground out to shortstop. Why? Why, Bogarts? Why not go for the double play? That's going to hurt the Mariners in the long run, as this one would get put into left field. The throw home is not in time. It's going to be a 3-0 lead in favor of New York. So now with 2 outs, there's a liner to Shed Long. He takes care of it, and we move to the bottom of the 7th inning. Now, up at the plate, it's Base Nakajima, and he is going to get a base knock, as he would be left on first base here with nobody out, and this hit here for Anthony Rendon over the second baseman. That's going to find the gap, and that one is going to drive Base Nakajima home, and he will be in at home plate with the first Mariner run. Here's Mitch Haniger. He's going to hit one up the middle, and he is going to get thrown out at first base, but that gets Rendon over the third base for a chance here for Xander Bogaerts, who is going to get thrown out at first, but that is going to bring Anthony Rendon home. It is now a 1-run Yankee lead, cut to 3-2. This very next dribbler is going to be Domingo Santana getting thrown out at first, and we move to top 8 with a nice strikeout of QJ Casimir by Corey Guerin. Then he gets the next batter to come up and ground out, and now we go top of the 8th inning still, and it's a beautiful throw across the diamond that will get an out. Dellin Betances coming in for relief, and Omar Narvaez going to hit one up the middle, but he will get thrown out at first base, and that will get 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th for Shed Long, who is also going to get thrown out on a ground ball. So now top 9, we got Guerin. He is going to get a ground ball to first base, and that's going to get the first out of the top of the 9th. And then look at that, a strikeout looking. Beautiful pitch right there. And then Voit coming up, he is going to get a hit. And that would be a 2-out hit. Will the Yankees start a 2-out rally with Didi Gregorius? And doesn't look so, as Mallex Smith will take care of it. Zach Britton coming in to close the game out. He's got a 1-run lead here. He had 35 saves during the regular season. Let's see if he keeps it going. Malik Smith, he gets looking foolish. Next batter, Base Nakajima, is going to not get a base hit, but he will take a base with a walk. And then we've got Anthony Rondon. He gets one through the hole there as second baseman DJ LeMahieu or Gleyber Torres is unable to come up with it. That one right there would be a strikeout, and Bogart's over to third base. Easy pickup for our LeMahieu to step on third base. LeMahieu's position change kind of confused me during this game, but there you go, and it is going to be a Yankee victory. So we will have game number 4 here for you today, as it is a 2-1 Seattle lead. Yankees take the first game at T-Mobile Park. We'll have another one of those. As we look at our box score, nobody with more than 2 hits for us. Rendon had the only extra base hit of the ball game for us. And now we move into Game 4. Some changes for the Seattle Mariners. Yankees keep the lineup the same. They liked what happened there, but the Mariners are going to put Nelson Cruz in the lineup for the first time all postseason. So they're going to put Malik Smith and Xander Bogaerts back-to-back like they used to have during the regular season and see how that works out. Base Nakajima is going to bat 9th, see if he can bat the order back around. Top 2 we go, as the first inning was very uneventful. Here is Giancarlo Stanton. He's going to start off the hitting in this ball game for the Yankees as a double right there. And then the very next batter is going to fly out to center field, and that would be Gleyber Torres. Here is Gary Sanchez, and that thing is out of here, as that one is going to be gone. That's a 2-0 Yankee lead. Here's Didi Gregorius. He is going to hit one into center field, and that is going to get a man on base, but the strikeout right there will end the threat as Mazzara can't do anything. Here's Shed Long in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and Shed Long going to get himself an extra base hit as he is into second with a stand-up double. That'll bring up Base Nakajima, who is going to get the base Nakajima once more. And that is going to bring Shed Long home. So that'll cut the Yankee lead in half, but there's no outs and another opportunity. Malik Smith will strike out. He hasn't had a great postseason. There's Xander Bogaerts, and he is going to fly out to right field, leaving 2 outs with a runner on first base for Mitch Haniger, and he is going to ground out to shortstop. So that'll end the threat there. Now we go top 6. Felix Hernandez still there on the mound, and he is going to walk a batter, and then he's going to give this, which is going to get stopped by Rendon, but he cannot get any outs. So 2 on. Rendon getting a little discomfort there, clutching his rib cage, so Ryan Healy going to come in for him and play a little third base. Here's Hernandez. He's going to get the double play ground ball to Shed Long, so that'll end that threat by the Yankees. Here's Ryan Healy, and that one is going to come down in right field. So already making a little impact here. Chad Green is going to come into the game for the Yankees now, as they've seen enough. And here is Omar Narvaez putting it oppo field. He does that quite often, and he's done it again, as now there's 2 on with 1 out, and it's Shed Long, and he's hitting this one into center field. That will not advance any runners, and it would be 2 outs with 2 on here for Nakajima. That time, no base Nakajima, as he will strike out. We go into the top of the 8th inning, and look at this. Yankees right away going to start with a base hit, putting some pressure. So Hunter Strickland going to come into the game. He pitched 2/3 of an inning before, and it was scoreless. So let's see what he can do this time, as he's going to get the pop fly to Xander Bogaerts, and that is going to put 1 Yankee away, and that'll be out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton is going to strike out. Hunter Strickland gets him, and then Gleyber Torres, deep left field. That one would be tracked down and caught by Domingo Santana. In comes Aroldis Chapman trying to close this Game 4 out, and Malik Smith going to put one into left field. It's dangerous to have him on the base paths when you just need 1 run. Xander Bogaerts going to fly one into right field, and unfortunately that's not going to help Malik Smith advance. So here we go. It's Mitch Haniger as he's hitting one into right field. That one would get caught out. And right now on a 3-2 count, it's Nelson Cruz, and he cannot come away with a base hit. So no good there. We go to top 9. And that's a couple strikeouts in a row there for Hunter Strickland to get us back to the bottom of the 9th with our last chance. It'll be against Zach Britton now. This is going to be huge. Zach Britton trying to close us down. It is Domingo Santana. He is going to hit one. It's bobbled by Torres, but he has enough time to pick it up and get Santana out. Now Ryan Healy, who came into the game, that one's back, but warning track power. This isn't Yankee Stadium. A little bit short there. Omar Narvaez up the middle. Good play by Gleyber Torres, and that will end game number 4. The New York Yankees over the Seattle Mariners 2-1 in this one. 2 runs on 7 hits for the Yankees, 1 run on 8 hits for the Mariners. Danny Salazar gets the win, 6 1/3, 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 earned run. Felix Hernandez, 7 innings pitched, gave up 7 hits. He had 7 strikeouts. He gave up 2 earned runs and 2 walks. So for the Yankees, Odubel Herrera was 2 for 4 today. Good for him. Luke Voigt only had 1 hit, but it was a 2-run shot, and it was all the Yankees needed to win today. Shed Long with our only extra base hit. Base Nakajima with our only RBI, his 3rd of the postseason. He also, I think, was the only guy to have 2 hits today. Hernandez pitched well, but it wasn't enough for us to come out with the series victory. And for that, we are now going to a Game 5 in New York. So it is going to be huge. As you can see, it's going to be a battle for Pennsylvania with the Pirates and the Phillies in the NLCS. Pirates sweep the Rockies. Phillies had a little bit of a tough time with the Mets, but they come out on top. Guys, please like this video as well as subscribe if you are new. Plenty more franchise content coming all day, every day here on Franchise Gaming. It'll be Kikuchi Paxton. What do you think? Comment below.
You're a pretty little star boy.